Hey Nachos, and welcome. I'm a musician who's been doing music for over 20 years, playing guitar in bands, and playing guitar since I was a kid, but playing in bands for 20 years. And I recently started this channel about a year ago so I could expand my musical horizons and check out new genres and different artists from all around the world. And today, I'm doing one that I was recommended by somebody in my comments to check out a guy named NF, or a group called NF. I'm not even sure anything about it, but NF, and the song is called Hope. So anyways, let's go ahead and shut our fat mouths and check out NF Hope. Before we get into the video, only a small percentage of you are subscribed. If you could subscribe, that would really mean a lot to me.
Yeah, I'm on my way, I'm coming. Don't lose faith in me.
Cool shot.
I know you've been praying for my soul.
Dude. Oh.
You've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant.
I don't know what to expect. I heard like kind of a horror music build-up, and then all of a sudden, this dude's in the middle of the ocean on a raft. He's got a good voice so far from what I can tell. Let's go back a little bit, because that was cool though, that introduction. Whoop. Right here. It's like a horror build-up.
30 years you've been dragging your feet, telling me I'm the reason we're stagnant. 30 years you've been claiming you're honest and promising progress. Well, where is it at? I don't want you to feel like a failure. I know this hurts, but I gave you your chance to deliver. Now it's my turn. Don't get me wrong. Nature had a great run.
Ooh.
But it's time to give the people something different. So without further ado,
Dude, there's great cinematic shots in this video so far. It's impressive, like where he is in the ocean on the raft, but even like those zoom shots, those panoramic shots are doing pretty damn dope.
Like to introduce my album. Hope. What's my definition of success?
Wow.
Listening to what your heart says. Standing up for what you know is right while everybody else is. Tucking their toe between their legs. What's my definition of success? Creating something no one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit.
I'm assuming he's like an up-and-coming rapper. I gotta check something out really quick because, I don't know anything about this dude. The dude's got almost 10 million subscribers. I'm just going to do some quick research because, I mean, how long has he been doing this stuff? 10 years ago. All right, well, let's shut up and continue. Go back a little bit.
No one else can. Being brave enough to dream big. Grinding when you're told to just quit. Giving more when you got nothing left. It's a person that'll take a chance on something they were told could never happen. It's a person that can see
the beat and his raps are hitting hard. And really quick, I'm starting to see a little resemblance. First, when I saw him, the way he was on the way he was kind of singing, rapping on the raft, kind of reminded me of Ren. And I've done him on this channel a few times. But now I'm starting to hear little reminiscences of like influence from Eminem. So it's kind of from just the people that I know of. I'm starting to see a lot of those influences in him. Maybe they got it from him. I don't know. This guy's good though, dude. I want to know where he was going up here. I'm gonna go back a minute.
They are just to try and gain some credibility so they can feel accepted by a stranger. It's a person that can take the failures in their life and turn them into.
Oh, that's what I was wondering is where he was meeting the guy on the top of the hill, but what's in his hand? Like a map? I'm assuming.
It's believing in yourself when no one else does. It's amazing what a little bit of faith can't do. If you don't even believe in you, why would you think or expect anybody else that's around you to? I done did things that I regret. I done said things I can't take back. Was a lost soul at a crossroad who had no hope, but I changed that.
That was a cool flow.
My life holding on to things I never should have kept, full of hatred. Years of my life carrying a lot of baggage that I should have walked away from. Years of my life wishing I was someone different, looking for some validation. Years of my life trying to fill a void, pretending I was in. They get it.
Whoa. This is trippy. Now he's in some old ass mansion place, something. Like something out of a horror movie or a horror game. I was thinking Resident Evil. Ooh. Dude, that hit in hard.
Evil, difficult to go through, yes, but beneficial. Some would say having a mental breakdown is a negative thing, which on one hand I agree, but on the other hand, it was the push I needed to get help and start the healing process. See, if I didn't ever hit rock bottom, would I be the person that I am today? I don't believe so. I'm a perfect example of what happens when you choose to not accept defeat and face your demons.
Do you know what I'm noticing in the music? There's like horror sounds and shit going on. Dude.
Wake up every day and pick my son up.
And he's back outside. This is trippy, dude.
By the window questioning if that is ever going to show up. Isn't something he's gonna have to worry about. Don't get it twisted. That was in the shot. Mama, I forgive you. I just don't want him to grow up thinking that he'll never
beautiful
be
shot right there.
30 years of running, 30 years of searching, 30 years of hurting, 30 years of pain, 30 years of fearful, 30 years of anger, 30 years of empty, 30 years of shame, 30 years of broken, 30 years of anguish, 30 years of hopeless, 30 years of hate, 30 years of never, 30 years of maybe, 30 years of later, 30 years of fate, 30 years of hollow, 30 years of sorrow, 30 years of darkness, 30 years of 30 years of baggage, 30 years of sadness, 30 years of stagnant, 30 years of change, 30 years of patience, 30 years of suffering, 30 years of torment, 30 years of 30 years of bitter, 30 years of lonely, 30 years of pushing everyone away. You'll never evolve. I know I can change. We are not enough. We are not the same. You don't have the heart. You don't have the strength. You don't have the will. You don't have the faith. You'll never be loved. You'll never be safe. Might as well give up. Not running away.
Wow.
You're the one afraid. I'm the one in charge. I'm taking the reins.
Dude, that was the most unique video that I've seen so far on this channel. Like the cinematic shots they took in that ocean and all that, and the cliffs and the shot in the whole and the little whole house and stuff. Super freaking cool looking shots. I like that a lot. To me, that's just awesome. And also Angelina Jordan had a couple. Fly Me to the Moon was a really unique one too, where she was in like this really cool outside place. But anyways, I like this guy NF, and this was recommended to me by somebody in the comments. They were like, dude, you got to check out NF Hope. And so I was like, all right, I'm going to check it out. Somebody had said something about this guy a while ago too. And I was always like, well, who's NF? And I just never got to it. But anyways, now I checked it out, and I'm glad I did. Definitely glad that I checked this guy out. Wow, I can't speak. If you like my stuff, hit subscribe and check out this video right about here. And we'll talk to you later.